Good evening everyone, Artist Wayne here, somewhere between Nundle and Walcha, and we're running awfully late. And the reason for our lateness? Adrian the pin-up boy.
Drama.
His KTM 790 wouldn't start this morning, which set off the domino effect. And as a result, we were running so late the sun was about to set and the temperature plummet. We were now in a race against time, not wanting to get to our accommodation in the late hours of the night. We've been there and done that. Take it from me, my fellow adventure riders, it's not a pleasant way to finish a full day of adventure riding. And of course, there were still more hold-ups. After a day of dead-end trails, wrong tracks, drowned riders, numerous roadworks, and of course Adrian the pin-up boy being a couple of hours late, our spirits were still unusually high. Well, at least mine were.
Woohoo! Woo! Woo!
You know the temperature?
Shut up. I don't know, but it's f***ing cold.
It's 10 degrees.
What are you doing?
I can feel my hands.
Shut up.
It's road all the way now.
Did you hear that, my fellow adventure riders? It was road all the way. Temperature was currently 10 degrees and plummeting. So needless to say, we were in a little bit of a hurry to make our destination in Walcha. It had been a super fun day, but a long one. And I don't know about the others, but I was super keen for a hot shower. But like all great adventure rides, nothing goes to plan. So when we arrived at the Walcha Motel, they'd run out of hot water. Needless to say, it was cold showers for everyone before navigating our way to the pub with mixed results. You see, Mad Mal the bin chicken and Anthony the dingus, who probably don't shower, had left before us, leaving Adrian and I reliant on Santiago's navigational skills.
Santiago's navigating to the pub, but we're not sure where he is.
Almost there. I've never lost like you. We've been walking for 25 minutes.
After catching up with our special guest, Andy, aka Chunky Dog, and having a great feed at the pub, Friday was looking like another beautiful day, albeit misty. And of course Adrian the pin-up boy wasn't ready, just so's he could make us late for the second day in a row.
Wakey, wakey, hand off Snakey.
What's going on? Morning?
He's not even ready.
What do you mean? They said we've got an hour. Is it 8:30 at the cafe or what? Or
8 o'clock!
Oh, I'll be there. Where's the cafe?
Grays.
And here's a great example of why I don't navigate. I had a quick look for the cafe on Google Maps and thought, yep, she'll be right, I know where I'm going. Headed out the driveway and then proceeded to head off in the wrong direction. And not once did I do that, but I did it twice. I should have waited for Santiago. At least he was successful in navigating to the pub last night. After another check on Google Maps, I realised my mistake and was now heading towards the cafe. I'd left before Santiago, but of course now I was arriving after him. I did tell him where I thought it was, but clearly he'd ignored me, and rightly so.
I was up there.
After a lovely big breakfast where I had to pay extra for scrambled eggs, our bellies were full and it was time to fill up our bikes. And once that was done, we could finally hit the road in search of dirt. But 5 minutes down the road, I realised that Santiago and Adrian were no longer with us.
Adrian had a bug in his eye, so I had to do surgery. It was deep down, and I had to get a tissue and open his eye. We couldn't get it out. Nightmare. Every time, Adrian fault.
What are you waiting for?
What happened?
Man, I've had a bug in my eye. It's all good though. Santiago pulled it out for me.
I did surgery.
He did surgery, so we're all good.
Finally, we were hitting the dirt trails and hopefully nothing more would go wrong. It was another perfect day as Mad Mal Anthony, Andy, Santiago, Adrian and I hurtled through the bush towards our next destination, which just happened to be Mount Seaview. And just so as we could get there faster, Mad Mal the Bin Chicken had found a shortcut.
Mal's found us a shortcut.
Ooh, okay. Do it.
What could go wrong? Well, I guess plenty, but hopefully it wouldn't, because we were already running late once again because of Adrian, the pin-up boy. Haha, look at that. More obstacles. Surprisingly, that obstacle turned out to be relatively easy to get around. Maybe this shortcut would take us exactly where we needed to be. I mean, we were following Mad Mal the Bin Chicken after all, and he never gets lost. But then we stopped and we had to turn around. Clearly, Mad Mal was lost. Time to take shortcut number 2. You see, even though we were on our way to Mount Seaview, along the way we were planning to visit the Kookaburra Hut. Now, the history of the old town of Kookaburra is a little sketchy, but it seems it was once an active sawmill. Life was tough for the men who worked there. They had to endure snow, stifling hot summers, and the remoteness of the camp. Kookaburra was established in 1946 for harvesting red cedar, rosewood and coachwood from the nearby forests. Apparently the mill closed in 1967 and the 30 men who were employed there moved along with their families. The old schoolhouse which burned down was restored and you can now camp around the grounds. So that's where we were heading. Whether we got there or not, well, who knew? We were following Mad Mal, and he does have a tendency to get lost. I'm happy to say once he did find his bearings, we were about to take a fantastic trail to the Kookaburra Hut. must say when riding up this hill, we became a little concerned for our mate Andy, aka Chunky Dog. We were concerned that he wasn't going to make it up this hill, especially after waiting 30 minutes for him to arrive. Hell, we even drew straws to see who would have to go back to look for him.
Is Andy going to make it up that hill? We'll walk down.
But if he hasn't dropped his bike, we'll push him.
Come on.
Well, what are we going to do? Because if he's not going to come up,
Well, he has to come up.
you know, these guys are talking shit about you. And you weren't going to make it.
Bullshit.
And I said, don't ride him off. Don't ride him off yet.
They were drawing sticks to go back.
Yeah, and then I drew the shortest one. I said, I'm not going back.
No, we didn't need to worry about Andy, aka Chunky Dog. Of course he was always going to make it up that hill. And before we knew it, we'd arrived at the Kookaburra Hut. Now we could settle down, have a little rest and have a bite to eat.
Lunch.
After lunch we did a little backtracking before pointing our bikes in the direction of Mount Seaview. We needed to get a little bit of a shake on if we didn't want a repeat of yesterday's ride. Best to arrive early so we could relax because the Mount Seaview resort is set amid 3,000 acres of private farmland and rainforest. And if we arrive early enough, maybe, just maybe, we could have a hot shower. Not long after we washed our bikes in all these creek crossings, we had a little regroup, and that's where I tried to interest Santiago to eat a lovely chocolate eclair.
Santiago, do you want a chocolate eclair?
Hell.
We've arrived! Now we could check in, shower, settle down and relax and perhaps have 1 or 2 drinks.
Cheers.
Jeez.
Cheers.
Ay, como le voy.
Como yo whale. Looks like your moustache is pretty good tonight.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll spend about 40 minutes on it. Probably need to.
Adrian's here, Chunky Dog, Santiago, and this fella here.
What's the password for the Wi-Fi? It's like the FBI password, super long.
Adrian, what's the Wi-Fi password? Santiago, do you know the Wi-Fi password or not?
It is. I never get drunk.
How many bottles have you had?
Only 5.
What you doing? Where's your ball?
What you doing?
Where's your ball?
Where's your ball?
Where's your ball?
Where's your ball?
Get it?
Get it. Drama!
Adrian had 2 drinks.
Oh,
Alcoholic.
that's mine.
Relax.
We're all from the sea.
Give me move your hand. Take off your hand. Don't touch it.
What's the difference in
We're
that?
from the sea. There's
I'm not
waves.
moving it. He's moving the fucking table.
More.
That's yours.
No.
Yours and mine are the same.
No, look, yours is more.
No, you're looking for
Get down here. They're the same.
Yeah, you're looking from the wrong angle, Santiago.
No. Sake.
You should have just bought your own bottle. on that last shout, you should have just bought your own bottle.
Now they're all even.
No.
You got more in your bottle
Get
than
more.
in my bottle.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
Sake.
You watch.
Get more on mine.
Watch mate get more.
Stop! You break the glasses and we'll have nothing.
What were you saying about broken glasses?
We need drama.
That's going to cost you.
We close at 8 too, boys, so if you want roadies or anything, so.
Nah, they don't need
He
it.
probably needs another glass.
Definitely don't need any.
How did that even happen?
How did you do that? Were you doing that?
He pushed me. No, he pushed me.
Did he?
Not good.
What's that you've got?
The camera.
Well,
Evidence.
evidence, yeah.
Evidence.
Well, Santiago was off tap, so it was time for bed. We had an exciting day planned for tomorrow with a very special destination. So until then, I'm Artist Wayne Dowson and you've been watching Cold